The Long painting used on Yinyuan festivals is kept on the lowest floor of the pagoda. I come for it before every ceremony, but if Long chooses not to appear, even the painting guardian can't see it. According to the village elders, Long has been with us since the founding of our village. In the early days, Long would descend to celebrate the Yinyuan festival with us. But for nearly a century now, Long has remained secluded within the pagoda.
These red ribbons.
The villagers believe these ribbons are formed from the ties that bind us. So long as there are Yinyuan, the red ribbons endure. The Long Pagoda didn't look like this before. One day, without warning, red ribbons suddenly began to wrap around it. At first, they were as thin as threads, then slowly they multiplied, twisting and curling, until they became like this.
Artist Nikki, is there something else you'd like to ask?
I gave it some more thought. This umbrella is the only thing Xiaozhi left behind. Whether we ever... Artisan Chung? I've gathered...
That way, we can... Artist Nikki, for now, keep the... I don't know how to break it to them.
Okay. Once we've...
Nikki, it looks like it's going to rain. Nikki, that cat that just passed by stopped me.
The cat disappeared?
Those stories, they're real. Could the cat really have turned into ink in the rain?
I'm afraid the ink stain on the Liu family's door was left there 3 days ago by Xiaozhi.
Nikki, are you saying that the knocking sound that day...
It must have been Xiaozhi seeking shelter from the rain, but her parents didn't open the door in time.
So when her parents opened the door, there was no one outside.
And Xiaozhi, inches away, turned into ink.
Artist Nikki.
Artist Nick.
Mr. and Mrs. Liu. What I'm about to... That day, Xiaozhi didn't have an umbrella. When the...
But when we opened...
She didn't make it in time to avoid the rain.
Didn't make it in time. When we went to
My baby!
we didn't hear a knocking because we were talking.
The truth is, Xiaozhi had her strengths.
It's not that we didn't know. She showed us the ronghua she made. We were just afraid she'd become...
That day when we came back home,
It was always us blaming... my baby.
We've investigated all the strange happenings in the village. Xiaozhi's dissolving into ink in the rainstorm was truly shocking.
The things that turn to ink don't seem to be caused by the strange rain. There are still many questions we can't answer. Miss Bai, let's head to the small bridge behind the village and meet up with Miss Sui. Maybe she's found other clues. I hope Miss Sui brought an umbrella.
Don't worry about that. Let's just hurry over there.
Miss Sui!
Nikki.
Miss Sui!
Are you okay? What happened just now?
I think I just stepped into another realm.
Another realm?
You saw Miss Sui turn into ink. It must have been terrible. And you're...
No, it wasn't an illusion. I know I saw it. The place was... I saw it right where Miss Sui vanished. I think she, along with the other missing villagers, I need to figure out how to get back in there and see...
If that's true, we'll need to find the entrance to this place.
But it's already gone. Where can we look now?
Inside... Wait, The kids by the village entrance often sing a nursery rhyme.
That nursery rhyme has been around for generations, but only...
Granny Yao! She used to hum that rhyme. Maybe she remembers all the lyrics.
The thing is, Granny Yao...
Miss Bai, could you keep an eye on her? When she's having a good day, she...
Well,
Thank you. We'll keep...
I wonder if Granny Yao has remembered the rest of that nursery rhyme. Nikki, let's stop by Yun's place.
My dear, you haven't changed at all. In the mountains, a pavilion. In the pavilion, a painting. In the painting, a mountain. And in that mountain, another pavilion.
Grandma, you've sung this part several times. Yun, Granny Yao.
Shh, don't rush. Granny Yao just remembered the full nursery rhyme, though some
In the pavilion, a painting. In the painting, a mountain. I've heard these 2 lines already.
Oh, you want no two peaks are the same. No shadow in... Listen to me, my dear. Please, don't go wandering up the backside of the mountain.
The backside of the mountain. Zuyan and Lan Hui also mentioned it. The nursery rhyme seems to hint that the pavilion on the mountain leads to another place.
It's possible. Nikki, should we go to the backside and look?
The mountain's backside has been abandoned for years with no path. I've never heard of anyone going up there.
I know you're concerned. I must investigate. My mother once told me, but the path has long fallen into disarray. I see. We can't move the rocks by hand, but with my Danqing ability, if I can restore ink, maybe I can also find a way to erase it.
I've heard of artists painting with ink, but never of one erasing it.
Ordinary ink wouldn't work, but if I combine the rainwater that makes people vanish with my Danqing ability, using rainwater instead of ink, the Danqing painting should turn into ink, then vanish.
Brilliant, brilliant! But, Nikki, where are we supposed to get rainwater right now?
I remember Miss Sui mentioning that she had collected some rainwater during her investigation. Here it is, Momo. I found the rainwater Miss Sui gathered. With this, we should be able to access the backside of the mountain and find the entrance of the Danqing realm. Miss Sui and all the others who disappeared are counting on us.
Right, you and me. We'll bring them home together. Nikki!
There's only enough rainwater for one attempt.
We did it!
The path really is narrow. All right, Momo. Let's be careful.
I hope the pavilion from the nursery rhyme is actually up there. Nikki, we shouldn't waste time. Let's get going.
thought? How does this world have such sporadic and dangerous rain?
Nikki, the things turning to ink? The people disappearing in the rain? Could they all be connected to some kind of dark essence?
It's possible, but there's something else that's strange. Back in the Sea of Stars, I didn't sense this world at all.
This system is dripping with dark essence! Nikki, stay sharp! This Essling is dripping with dark...
Now that I think about it, it was only recently that this world started glowing faintly. Like a newborn star just beginning to shine.
Luckily, the Sea of Stars picked up that faint signal, so we knew something was wrong. That's how we knew to investigate.
Right. For now, our priority is to find the dancing realm and discover how to restore those who have vanished. Only then can we dig deeper and uncover if dark essence is really behind everything.
Nikki, this scroll, it looks like... Why do a few strokes seem to be missing?
Let me try using my dancing ability to fix it.
The Danqing realm?
Yeah, this is definitely it. Who would have thought that old nursery rhyme would turn up?
Nikki, look!
The one in the middle shows a village and mountain landscape that looks just like Danqing Island. It must be the entrance connecting the two worlds. And the ones beside it. A cat holding a brush and wearing elegant robes. I don't know why, but it feels oddly familiar.
Nikki, besides these paintings, there's really nothing else around the pavilion. How are we supposed to find Miss Sway and the others?
If this scenery resembles the backside of the mountain on Danqing Island, then maybe there's a...
Good idea. Let's first check the spot where Miss Sway is. I haven't heard her voice in a while. I kind of miss it. The Danqing realm looks so much like the outside world. What kind of place is this?
I'm not sure. But let's search for some signs of Miss Sway first. Wait, I think I heard her voice.
Where? Let's hurry and check.
I once painted mountains with sweeping flare. Now I'm an inkstone stuck in who knows where. Alas. Pitiful. Are you... Nikki and Momo?
Miss Sway?
How did you turn into an inkstone? An inkstone inside a painting?
When it was raining, I had a feeling. Most of the people who disappeared from the village were lost in the rain. I tried to stay alert and take note of any clues, but eventually, when I opened my eyes again, How did you two get in here? Don't tell me. Did you get caught in the rain as well?
No, don't worry. We followed clues and found another path.
That's good. I was going to tell you not to recklessly take risks. It seems you've grown even more capable.
Becoming capable is great, but it doesn't mean I no longer need my teacher.
My dear child, but from the looks of things, the other
Then the content of the paintings...
When I was little, now that I've turned into an ink...
Miss Sway, are you saying reincarnation is real?
I can't say for sure, but after turning into this inkstone, it does feel a little familiar. Maybe there is something to it.
In a past life,
But after being a human and then suddenly becoming an inkstone, unable to move, it's frustrating.
Oh yeah, I can use my Danqing ability to repaint objects that have turned into ink. If I use it on this painting, maybe I can restore you.
All right, give.
It's really not that...
It's fine.
This didn't work. Miss Wei?
I only arrived recently, so when it comes to this place, I'm at a loss. But do you remember when I mentioned...
Meng Xiuju? Wasn't he the first to go missing?
Yes, it's highly likely he's trapped in another painting, just like me. If we can find him.
I'm not sure which paint...
All right, be careful. If you can find him, his poor child, Fu Ling, won't feel so alone. She'll have a glimpse.
Don't be afraid, Minnie. I'll...
Xiaozhi, is that you? Oh, thank goodness! We finally found you!
Artist...
Your parents have been searching for you for days. They've always been proud of you.
Mommy, I've been turned into a bamboo raft. I float on the... Don't panic, don't panic! You have to trust Nikki.
You became a bamboo raft. Minnie became an oar. And earlier, I was able to restore things like faded rocks in that hole by applying fresh ink. To help everyone, I need to understand...
Maybe it's because I'm a raft now, but I'm very sensitive to the water's flow. I feel like these rivers resemble the ones in our village, but something feels off, and I can't...
Strange currents, huh? Okay, I'll make a note of that. His name is Meng Xiuju. He was the first villager to go missing.
Uncle Meng? I haven't seen him, but when Fu Ling cried, I wasn't eavesdropping. I just happened... Seems like you really care about her. It's just... she's a grown-up, but she's all alone and not in great health. Miss Nikki, you can find Uncle Meng...
That's right. Why is there a blank scroll here?
Oh, finally remembered me, did you? I've been caught in the rain for weeks now, without a night watch. It must be chaos out there. Oh no. I want to help, but I can't.
Huh? I don't remember hearing that the night watchwoman had gone missing too.
What? Artist Nikki, don't tell me you didn't come here to rescue me. Has no one realized I've been missing in here for 17 days and 2 hours?
Strange things have been happening. Lots of people vanished and everyone's too afraid to go out at night, so no one noticed. Don't be upset, Miss Dung. I promise I'll do everything I can to find a way to bring you all back.
Very well then.
Miss Dung, you've been trapped.
I know a thing or two. See that blank scroll over there? It's that rascal Meng Shouju's.
He's actually here?
You're looking for that weirdo. I hear him muttering all the time, saying all living things here are made of ink, and once they're rained on, they're ruined. Like lanterns that dim without oil.
I've tried to restore a scroll for Miss Sui, but
That's a pity. Then it seems Meng Shouju.
still, maybe there.
Of course I do. No scroll can hold him now he's turned into an egret. He's like, if he dares steal mine. Oh dear, oh dear. I wonder how the raft, the kite, and the stone bridge are. That bridge spends all day housing guests near the foot of the mountain. I've already warned them to beware the white egret. No idea if they actually listened. If you're looking for Meng Shouzu, you might want to ask them first. That ink thief definitely won't leave those three alone.
Artist Nikki, long time no see. Did you come here? 'Cause unfortunately, I'm trapped in this painting now.
That's not it, Miss Fong.
Yeah, but don't use it.
Just kidding, of course. Since the accident, I appreciate your... And even if you can't, don't be upset.
I won't give up. No,
Mom,
he was the first to arrive.
I have.
Stealing ink?
Can you see how my ink has faded? That's because he stole it.
Still, stealing ink isn't right, especially not from a scholar.
He only takes a little. In fact, he may have discovered something. When he came...
Restore the ink. But I used my Also,
It's... She painted mountains and rivers into being. If...
no true artist would stop loving the people they created with their... until...
Ink thief! I'll pound you into next week, you white-feathered ink thief!
Sounds like someone's caught the thief. Nikki, let's go check it out.
Is that an... egret? Could it be Uncle Meng?
Nikki, it flew into the scroll to steal ink. Nikki, the egret flew to another scroll. Chase after it. Hey. Yup. The egret flew to another scroll again. Nikki, you need to catch it this time. Yup. Finally got it. Nikki, hurry out the front door.
Thank you for your help, Artist Nikki. I almost fell for that egret's trick. Strange, you and Momo haven't turned into part of a painting. I was going to invite you in to visit.
It's all right, really. We're here on urgent business. We need to find Uncle Meng.
Artist Nikki. Is that Nikki? You've grown so... Wait.
Uncle Meng, lots of people have gone missing after getting caught in the rain. So I want to find a way to bring everyone back together.
I'm afraid I know very little. Years ago, I turned into a white egret and flew far and wide, seeking a way out. But everywhere I went was just part of this painted world. Later, I tried talking to the beings that had turned into paintings. I learned that the mountains, rivers, pavilions, and people could all speak. They were one. But if that's the case, what about the hoe that turned into ink and the missing basket? I began to doubt. Could it?
So you mean everything is...
Exactly.
Old man, it sounds like you're just grasping at straw. The mysterious artist who created the world, Ink.
I'm not just guessing. Deep down inside, but...
Old man.
I think Uncle Meng might not be entirely wrong. Back in the village, I could use my Danqing ability to repair. Maybe it's connected to what Uncle Meng said about ink souls. Repainting can restore inanimate objects, but it...
What? How could she be so careless and end up here? Anyway, Nikki, you said something about...
When Nikki paints, she can completely restore objects. She helped fix a lot of things in the village.
In that case, could it be possible to use the...
I just had that same thought. Let's go to the ink pool now. If I can...
Are you really going? But... I can't go with you. When you...
Don't worry. Since I was able to come here in human form, maybe the ink pool won't reject me.
Artist Nikki, if I can return, I'll never forget your help.
Thank you for...
The water in the ink pool.
This dark purple mist. Ah! Esslings! Nikki, watch out! This Essling is dripping with dark essence. Nikki, stay sharp.
Given the serious issues with the ink pool, I'm worried about Miss Sui and the others. Could they have been affected by dark essence?
Let's go check it out. Your Essling's here too. Nikki, let's help.
Miss Sui!
Artist Cat. The ink...
Miss Sui!
When Miraland was brought to ruin, mountains crumbled, rivers ran dry, and all life extinguished. Everything Artist Cat once held dear was lost to the ashes in that great apocalypse. Crestfallen over the desolate world, she gathered the land's final remnants as ink to paint an entire realm on a scroll. Where her brush touched, mountains rose and villages took form. She hoped that one day, the splendor of the past might be restored. But though the realm held mountains and rivers, there was no sign of life. So Artist Cat offered her own ink soul as a seed, binding herself to the painting. She created the ink pool, shaping it into a place of reincarnation, so life could finally take form. As her ink soul waned, she knew her time was ever shorter. So she drew from the ink pool to dot Long's eyes, binding its gaze to the cycle of reincarnation, duty-bound to guard the ink pool's endless flow. Long then transcended reincarnation. It witnessed countless fates and the eternal circle of life, until finally, the painted world became real. With what little time remained, Artist Cat painted the Twin-Sight Gate and secluded herself atop Long Peak, teaching Long the truths of the human heart. In the end, she left behind only these words. When bonds must end, new ones may begin. In time, we shall meet again. After that, centuries passed, yet only the maple tree on Long Peak remains unchanged.
I see now. The voice from my dream in the Sea of Stars was a lingering echo from the destruction of Miraland in another timeline. Everything here, the Danqing realm, and even Danqing Island, was crafted by Artist Cat's own hand. The ink pool holds the cycle of ink souls, and Long is entrusted by her to watch over this realm. Now, with the cycle in chaos, those caught in the rain are turning into scrolls.
But before, when we tried, we couldn't get into the Long Pagoda.
We couldn't get in from the outside, but now that we're inside the Danqing, maybe we can find a way in through the inside.
is no match for you.
Momo, I caught it! I'm getting really good.
With me cheering you on, nothing's a challenge for you.
Wow, what a haul!
Classic Nikki. A little fish is no match for you.
The spot that corresponds with in the real world is this door inside the pagoda? Is that why we couldn't see it from outside?
Oh, that makes sense. I didn't expect such a large pagoda to...
It seems that this Danqing realm is the original blueprint of Danqing Island. Anything added or built later doesn't appear in this place.
To create a whole world with Danqing. Truly, Artist Cat was an extraordinary...
According to the painted images, I think Artist Cat's depiction of this door should lead to Long Peak. Some villagers have seen Long resting atop Long Peak. Since it isn't in the pagoda...
Makes sense. Let's check it out.
Since this door was painted by Artist Cat, the brush...
Whoa! We were transported so far in just an instant. Is this Lone Peak? Why are there only a few rocks here?
I guess the treacherous Long Peak was also painted later on. Still, there's no sign of Long here either.
Nikki, there's a scroll that links the Danqing realm to the outside world.
In that case, let's head back to the outer world. No matter what. It really is. It's Long Peak. Momo, let's look around and see if Long is here.
Nikki, is that the Twin Sight Gate? Let's go check it out.
twin-side gate. No wonder the villagers saw Long resting here, but none of them had any idea how it got here. From here, we should be able to enter the Long Pagoda. That's strange. Artist Cat's brush can't seem to open it.
Could it be that these doors use different keys?
You? How did you come to be here?
Huh? What are you? You look like a cat, but not...
I see now. You look like a cat, but have an ink-like appearance. You must be Inky Momo.
With Dungeon Island being created from paintings, an Inky Momo makes sense.
My name's not Inky Momo, but you were very close. I'm Mododo. I'm dark as ink and cute as a bean. I'm connecting some dots and remembering the painting materials. It's been a while since Could you please tell me what colors are popular outside?
You're asking the right person. I'm the best artist in the village. Well, blue is a timeless classic, and red is always in style. Wait, Miss Long? The Long...
It's been so long since I left, I forget she's like a goddess to the people out.
She lives on Long Peak. No wonder we couldn't find...
The Long Pagoda was built later, but in the past, Miss Long only stayed at the tower temporarily when the villagers had... Earlier, before the village and all those...
Miss Cat, do you know Artist Cat too?
Did you not know? We were the first living beings she ever painted. Back then, it was just us two little inklings keeping... But, in the past decade or so, Miss Long...
When an Inuan is severed...
You're here looking... Miss...
like Mododo here.
I've never seen them in Inkville. Did Artist Cat paint all of them? Miss Bai.
What brings you here?
Artist Cat used the ink pool to paint Long's eyes. Those eyes became the embodiment of the ink pool itself. With the cycle of the ink pool disrupted, Miss Bai developed an eye condition.
You're truly clever. I suppose there's no need to keep hiding it. I am Long. And the ink pool seal, I did it.
How could that be? Long is the Inuan guardian. You've always been so kind and gentle. Why would you do something like this?
Why wouldn't I? Do you know what the red ribbons on the Long Pagoda are made of?
You once said that the red ribbons symbolize Inuan. So as long as an Inuan remains, the red ribbons endure.
If that's the case, then why is it only tied at one end? 1,000 years of fate, rising and fading, countless meetings and partings. I cannot enter the cycle of reincarnation, nor can I interfere with it. I can only watch from the side, seeing those I care for fade one by one. As the wheel of reincarnation turns, the past fades into nothingness. The pain of parting, the agony of
Are those red ribbons the broken Inuan you've severed over the past?
Exactly. What I want is for...
But Miss Bai, have you ever considered the wishes of the person you're searching for? You're searching for Artist Cat, aren't you? Danqing Island was painted by Artist Cat, created with the sole purpose of forging a new world from the ruins. She established the Inuan festival so that fate would endlessly give birth to more life. How could she bear to see the cycle of life come to a halt, leaving everyone restless? If you continue like this, even if you find her, she won't find peace.
It's too late. For 1,000 years, the moon's pale light accompanied my sorrow. She has been gone for a millennium, so I must find my own path. When I sealed the ink pool, I had already abandoned.
What about everyone in the village? Don't you care about your
I never intended. I had hoped your dance.
You...
I didn't expect you to enter the dancing room.
Miss Bai!
How could Miss Bai...
Miss Bai endured thousands of...
But Miss Bai...
Don't worry, Momo.